They have been blamed for world wars, accused of controlling central banks, and whispered about in the shadows of every major global crisis. The Rothschilds, the world's most secretive billionaire family. But who are they really? Evil masterminds, financial geniuses, or just the most misunderstood dynasty in history? Stick around because this story isn't just about money. It is about power, control, and legacy. Let's rewind to 1744 in Frankfurt, Germany. Mayer Rothschild was born into a poor Jewish family in the Gasse, the Jewish ghetto. He worked at a coin dealership and started building a network among the royal elite by trading rare coins and lending money. But Mayer was more than a businessman. He was a strategist. He understood something most didn't. Money isn't power. Networks are. So he sent his 5 sons to the 5 financial capitals of Europe. Nathan to London, James to Paris, Solomon to Vienna, Carl to Naples. Amschel Jr. remained in Frankfurt. Each one was trained in finance, diplomacy, and loyalty to the family. And just like that, the world's first multinational banking family was born. The Rothschilds weren't just loaning money. They were financing entire countries. From the Napoleonic Wars to the building of the Suez Canal, the Rothschilds were always in the background, pulling strings quietly. When Nathan Rothschild helped finance the British war effort against Napoleon, he didn't just fund an army. He set up a network of couriers that transmitted financial intel faster than governments. Some say he learned about Napoleon's defeat at Waterloo hours before anyone else in London and made millions by manipulating government bond prices. True or not, the legend stuck. This wasn't banking. This was intelligence, timing, and bold risk-taking. Here's where things get weird. As the Rothschild wealth grew, so did the rumors. They control every central bank in the world. They own half the planet. They started wars just to profit from them. They created the Illuminati. They control the media. Some of these claims are completely fictional. Others have shadows of truth. But think about this. In the 1800s, the Rothschilds were so rich, their combined wealth was greater than some national economies. They were above kings, queens, and presidents in many ways. Because money doesn't take sides. Money controls both sides. And yet, they kept a low profile. No flashy interviews, no tell-all biographies. That mystery only fueled more conspiracy. Unlike most rich families that fall apart in 2 generations, the Rothschilds were different. They had strict rules: marry within the family to keep the wealth centralized, avoid public attention, stick to the family business, always diversify holdings. That discipline created generational wealth that lasted centuries. It wasn't just banking anymore. They owned mines, railroads, vineyards, art, and even influenced infrastructure projects like the Paris Rail Network. Today, the Rothschild family is still very wealthy, but no longer as unified as before. They now operate through different branches: Rothschild and Company, a global investment bank; Edmund de Rothschild Group, asset management; private banking. They also own luxurious vineyards like Chateau Lafayette Rothschild and have interest in energy, philanthropy, and environmental finance. In fact, some modern Rothschilds are working on climate solutions and sustainable finance. So no, they don't run the world, but they definitely understand how it runs. The truth: the Rothschilds were pioneers of modern banking, information networks, and global finance. They were the original power brokers of Europe. But over time, the myth outgrew the reality. Today, their influence is fragmented, Their wealth is still enormous, but their power isn't what it used to be, at least not in public view. Still, the name Rothschild remains a symbol of wealth, power, and ultimate discretion. Whether you admire them or fear them, the Rothschilds prove one thing. Real power doesn't need the spotlight. It needs strategy, silence, and generational thinking. So, the next time someone tells you a wild conspiracy theory, ask them, do you even know how the Rothschilds actually built their empire? Like this deep dive? Then hit that like button to show some love. Subscribe to @Manish Sarji and @Mango Pep Talks for more eye-opening stories. Visit www.manishgoswami.com for curated articles, book recommendations, and free resources. Join the email list to stay ahead with weekly mind-expanding insights. Have a thought? Contact us at info@manishgoswami.com, and if you care about peak performance, check out www.dapier.com for premium, clean nutrition to fuel your energy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.